We knew that there would be The Boys Season 3 before Season 2 even premiered, as it looks like Amazon kind of knew Season 2 would reach an enormous success. So they continued the tale of The Boys Season 2, of The Boys ending with many cliffhangers, which means a lot of characters would change in the upcoming season. Showrunner Eric Kripke has said that much of Season 3 scripts have already been written. With filming expected to begin soon, here are all behind-the-scenes secrets to Season 3 of The Boys.
Please don't make me jump.
Number 11, release date. While we know that there would be a third season, Amazon has not yet released a premiere date. Most shows and movies found their ways of filming despite the tough situation caused by the ongoing pandemic, and we believe The Boys will go into production in early 2021. If the pandemic won't stand on its way, The Boys Season 2 premiered on September 4th, 2020. And if everything goes according to plan, Season 3 will arrive in early September of 2021. But that all-important release date depends on when filming can start. It's anyone's guess, said Rogan at Comic-Con at home when asked what the timeline was looking like. Hopefully at some point this decade. But you'll be happy to know that showrunner Eric Kripke and the rest of the crew are now hard at work in the virtual writer's room. Continuing, we're sad to say the world has given us way too much material. We hope to be shooting in early 2021, but that's up to the microscopic virus. The world has given us way too much material. Can you guess the target Season 3 of The Boys will focus on? Keep watching, as we have some theories about this. Number 10, the plot. Season 2 ended with most of the characters in the state of Vought in a dangerous place. Many heads exploded throughout a congressional conference. However, what shocked us was the congressional woman Victoria Newman was a secret soup with telekinetic powers. The ending of Season 2 shows Huey working with the mentioned head exploding when Seven broke. Black Noir was destroyed by a nut allergy, and Maeve warned to show Homelander's secrets to the world. It's all very complicated, and we expect so many plot twists in the upcoming season. Season 3 will certainly continue the story of Season 2. It's really hard to see what the next season will go since Stormfront is still technically alive, though Homelander's son Ryan did his heat vision to slice off her parts, resulting in her mumbling in German. And what about Butcher? He'll have two choices: to take charge for Ryan, this is what Becca would have wanted him to do, or to let the government take the kid. We expect the rest of the boys to eventually come out of that basement where they are since Season 1. That would be amazing. Number 9, filming locations. Did you guys know that The Boys isn't filmed in the United States, the place where it should be? This came as a surprise, even if most shows don't take the actual location where their story occurs. However, the crew is filming in Toronto, Canada, and with the help of CGI, they make it look like New York City. But at least we're sure that The Boys are getting ready for another tour with the Soups. While COVID-19 has blocked many movie plans, the showrunner Eric Kripke has announced The Boys Season 3 will start filming in early 2021. Season 3 will introduce Supernatural star Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy, the original superhero. The first episode of Season 3 is titled Payback, and it's written by Craig Rosenberg, the person behind Season 2's Big Whale episode. Number 8, Huey and Simon Pegg. We all have our favorite superheroes, including directors and writers. But did you know that the character Huey in the comics was made to mirror Simon Pegg of the Star Trek character? The thing is, Pegg is too old to play the role, and instead he took the role of Huey's father, with Jack Quaid representing the character based on his TV father. Pegg was really satisfied with this smaller role since he's a huge fan of The Boys comics. Number 7, the show versus the comics. It's almost impossible to turn on the TV without running into some kind of comic book adaptation. For example, Marvel rules the theaters with films like Avengers: Infinity War, and DC has been no failure in this field either. But how much is The Boys based on its comic books? The Boys comics managed more specific issues about nudity, abuse, and violence, which is not the case with the show. So the show offers kind of different from the comics a lot. What makes The Boys different from other superhero shows is that the focus is not always on the superheroes. The style, the plot, storyline, and outcomes are simply amazing. The Boys has everything we need in superhero fiction. Number 6, Supernatural alum appearances in Season 3. Eric Kripke is great at bringing cast members from his old shows into the new ones, and he proved this many times, for instance in Season 2 when Jim Beaver, who was known for his role as Bobby Singer in Supernatural, took the role of a government official on The Boys. Then you have Jensen Ackles, who portrays Dean Winchester on Supernatural, and he's expected to appear in the upcoming season of The Boys as Soldier Boy. This is a good way to surprise fans from both shows. Number 5, the political targets. One of the most surprising parts of The Boys' first season was how the show used politics to develop their story. Starlight's Erin Moriarty was by the Seven, and Vought seemed really appropriate with the #MeToo movement, and the show succeeded to make some serious hits in the American weapons industry. Eric Kripke has before mentioned in an interview with Broadband that the next episodes will have new political targets. This was, however, about the second season. We try to make this not only the most realistic superhero show, but also the most up-to-date commentary on the world we're living in. It's a strange blur of politics, celebrity, media, and social media manipulation, and it says so much about the world we're in, said Kripke. He also mentioned that in Season 2 they will present the show in a more edgy way. It's always strong characters first, madness second, and if we could sneak in some discussions about the real world, we'll do that too, he added. And number 4, Season 3 and its political views. The Boys Season 2 ended up 1,000 theories about what the next season's political focuses will be. After the tension and twist-filled Season 2 of The Boys, people started talking about the possibility new soups will be included in the Amazon original The Boys Season 3. Can you guys guess which subject will be covered in the new season? Since the first 2 seasons included everything possible that happened those last few years, we expect the 3rd season to focus on partisanship and divisions inside the United States. The producers decided to present all these political events ironically. Homelander actor Anthony Starr has frequently associated his character with the ex-president Donald Trump, and the character of Vic the Veep was renovated into Victoria Newman, an AOC insert. So guys, because of the way Season 2 ended, we're about to see more of the political side in the next season. As a lot of fans claim, the season will focus on the ex-president of the United States, Donald Trump. What do you think? Number 3, the character secrets. The whole story of Season 2 led the characters into some wicked situations. With the result of Stormfront's plots and fascinating original twists, Season 2 set up The Boys' 3rd season pretty interestingly. However, there are a lot of theories about what will happen in the next season. Victoria Newman was against Vought and the Seven and joined the Boys to take them down. So Newman wasn't happy for Vought weaponizing Compound 5, as she took part of the hearings that would have accused them. However, everything changes when we find out that Newman was the soup behind the exploding heads. By the end of The Boys Season 2, we're still unaware of her plots. Without a doubt, we're going to see more of her character in the upcoming season. Any ideas about her plot? Number 2, what about the Deep? The Deep held a particular storyline in The Boys Season 2. He got what he deserved from the Seven for sexually assaulting Starlight in Season 1. The Deep was then recruited by the Church of the Collective in the show's sophomore season. They assured him that his recovery would change him and that he would rejoin the team. But the Church of the Collective made a deal that provided A-Train to rejoin instead. Maybe Deep won't have anything with the Church of the Collective in The Boys Season 3. Maybe he'll find another way to get back to the team. However, we expect some major plot twists here. What he'll do is anyone's guess. Do you have any theories about this? Number 1, Billy after losing Becca. Becca had a big part in Butcher's choice to go after the Seven. Once he realized she was still alive, The Boys Season 2 made Butcher's purpose to save Becca instead. But things changed when she decided to quit because she wanted her son Ryan to be safe. And at the end of season 2, Becca was killed, and Ryan stayed at the CIA's Grace Mallory to stay protected from the Homelander. Since Butcher is now angrier than ever, we can only imagine the things that will follow the Seven, and Vought